with the first question. Remember, if you didn't have a specific character name, just say I'm a part of the cast of Catch a Girl. What is your name, age, and how are you a part of the film?
My name is Hayat. I am 12 years old, and I am a part of the cast of Catch a Girl.
I'm Tristan. I'm 15, and I was Red in Catch a Girl.
My name is Jada. I am 13 years old, and I was a part of the cast of Catch a Girl.
My name is Akai. I'm 12, and I was Tuna in Catch a Girl.
My name is Kyra. I'm 13, and I was a part of the cast of Catch a Girl.
Zakai?
Yes.
You're giving me shoulder lean.
I'm very cheesy.
It's okay. Yeah, there you go. And then maybe, never mind. He's good in your frame?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Just stay right there. So, you all can answer this, but just be cognizant of like when you want to jump in, so not to speak over each other. So like, pay attention to who's talking and when to jump in and when they're like ending their thought. So, from your perspective, what is the movie Catch a Girl all about?
So I think that Catch a Girl is mainly about a group of friends, neighborhood friends, who basically want to like, it's boys, basically a group of boys. They try to flirt with some girls that they like, and it was just about them trying out this game called Catch a Girl, basically.
Sort of like a misogynistic game, because it's like one-sided, so it's like, it's only Catch a Girl.
Answer loudly, y'all, okay?
No ladies want to take up? You guys are good?
Lady got to say something. Don't let the men talk. They're sitting behind you.
It's all good. They'll jump in. I got confidence in the movie.
Hyatt, tell us what Catch a Girl is. What is the movie about?
Catch a Girl is about a game played in the 90s. And this game is...
Break it down. What's the
Be
rule?
honest.
What are the rules to the game?
Alright, so the rules to the game are whoever catches you, you have to kiss them. Basically.
And the boys have to catch the girls.
Yes. Always.
I'm gonna go a little off script. You said that just for, out of my own curiosity, you said it was played in the 90s. Have you guys ever had a personal experience with the game? Oh,
Not before this movie.
okay.
They don't go outside in this.
I do go
You're not gonna do that.
outside.
You're not gonna do that. That's what you're not gonna do. Okay, next question. Can you describe your character or character role and what it was like to play them? Anyone can answer, and everybody.
Playing Girl 2, it was very interesting, cause like I didn't have like a big part, but like I was on the screen for like a good amount of time, and like the things that I would say to the boys or like me getting caught, it was a lot. Especially like when one of the boys was chasing me, then that was like, I'm gonna say the worst part, because if I was playing this in real life, I would really enjoy it, and like I didn't enjoy it in the film. So yeah, it was basically like my real character and how I act in real life.
And playing Girl 3, it was fun, but interesting, because I just was observing everything that was going on, and it made me realize
Some things like what?
like how the misogyny that was going on.
Misogyny.
Oh, yes. The misogyny?
Misogyny.
Oh, the misogyny.
It's okay.
The misogyny that was going on in the movie. How
Okay,
it's
just
still-
start over again. Just say what made you realize some things.
Playing Girl 3. Playing Girl 3 made me realize how the misogyny going on in the movie is still going on today. Playing Girl 1 was an interesting experience. It was, like she said, relatable to who I am in the real world, and it taught me some things about how things were back in the day versus now.
What is one thing that you realize about back in the day versus now?
The games that they played, like, you usually wouldn't see kids now playing that, mostly on technology.
Okay. You good?
So me playing Tuna, it was a really cool role because I like the fact that I could be the comedic guy and the comedic guy and being Daniel's friend, Darius's friend, and like basically, you know,
The comedic guy.
yeah,
You can stop there. It's cool.
And what kind of stuff did he say?
he was saying things that didn't make sense at all. He was basically the like the upbeat type friend that was always with Darius, and I was his close friend.
Can you give me like one of your maybe like favorite or most memorable lines?
When Darius was calling up for another character, Rosanna, he was yelling her name, and I was looking at him like, yo, this is dumb. Like why are you chasing this girl if she don't even want you that much?
My favorite part that he did was the what part.
Okay. You guys can laugh. It's fine. Like, relax your shoulders.
So Tuna, I'm sorry.
Go
I just
ahead.
wanted to get him to say something. So in your influence on Darius, is everything that you say was the right thing, or what? What do you think your influence on Darius was?
I think my influence on Darius was like, well, I think it was just being me and having this I don't care type attitude on things, like the way he was talking, not saying it was like he didn't know how to talk, but he did. It was just it was cool how he was the dialogue.
Well, okay, so
He
I'm
can
gonna
never
help
really
you out
say the
here.
right things.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to get you to say, okay? So the things that in Darius's decision making, you know, you didn't always say the right things to him, and thus, in return, you know, you influenced him to make the wrong decisions. Okay, so just stop, touch on that, but put that gum somewhere. Let's collect that gum from you.
I have some paper.
He did the whole time.
It sounds juicy.
Don't feel bad. I've been behind the camera smacking, and it's been on all the footage. Sometimes I'm like, God, what am I going to do with this?
So, when you talk about your character, you were sort of the, you know, it's just like a lot of the characters that you see in movies. Sometimes when somebody is trying to make a decision, you know, your character is like the red devil on the shoulder. You ever see that in the cartoons, and the white angel and the red devil, and they say, and the white angel says, don't do it, and the red devil says, do it. You were more of the red devil, okay? Just to help you out with your answer, okay?
So Tuna basically was an influence on Darius. Like, he was kind of holding him back on what he was doing towards the girls and him chasing them, because he would be always behind them, like saying things or like talking to him while he's trying to do something, basically, and in a way to make him, like, I remember one scene where, the same scene with Rosanna, he was saying, yo, this is dumb, and he was trying to sway him off and like make try to have him like back out of this because he was doing all this for nothing.
Okay. Next question. Let me come back out. How would you all, if at all, define misogyny in your own words? It doesn't have to be a formal textbook definition. It could be an experience you had, and you can articulate it through that. But just in your own words and your own experience, what do you think misogyny is?
To be honest, I've never heard that word before. It was said here. So
Can you say that again? That's great.
I've never heard that word before I came here. So yeah, I don't know what it means.
It's like discrimination as well.
But you said something interesting. You say you never heard it. But once somebody kind of described it to you, did you ever feel like, oh, yeah, I know what that is? No? Okay. Any of you girls have a different experience?
Misogyny is like literally everywhere.
Not personally,
It's
but
literally
I can
everywhere.
think of somebody else who might have had that experience.
But was it your own personal experience?
Can somebody give me an example? of something?
I'm not a girl, so it's like,
You can talk about it.
so like misogyny, like all girls ever do is like women in like this society is still like they don't get paid well. They have like different, well, I mean they get paid well, but it's like not as equal compared to men. Jobs, they're not at the same higher ranking. Like even if you work the same job, you still don't get equal pay.
That's a great example.
Oh, so like that. Oh, okay.
Yes, like that.
I get it.
But it also can be something, I don't want to taint you guys, your innocence, but it also could be something as guys picking guys for their basketball team. Like if you ever been like in a lineup and be like, I'm gonna pick him, that's someone saying that you might not be good enough because you're a girl. You might be better than some of the guys, but just based on the fact that you are a girl, you get discriminated against. You don't get a fair shake.
Well, I had that experience before because some people didn't know this about me, but I like sports. I like basketball, football, and when I was younger, like a few years ago, like I wanted to play basketball all the time with the boys, but they would be like, no, I'm gonna pick this boy instead, or they always thought that like a dykish girl or something was better than me, so they would always pick her or pick a boy.
You gotta change the dykish word.
Yeah.
I got you. That was great. That is, you've experienced misogyny, honey. Welcome. Anybody else?
It's basically sexism.
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate on like what that means to you?
So, what it means to me is basically if a guy and a girl it's like say if it was a street ball, like, street basketball, and an NBA player that was a WNBA player that walked up to the court and they was just regular casual looking, like, can I get next? And then the guy didn't know how good she were, so they just picked their friend that was a boy over her, and then she was thinking to herself like, why didn't I get picked? Even though because I'm a girl, and that's why. That's basically what it is.
How do you guys, when you experience or just hear about those things, how does that make you feel if you do have a feeling? Like, what are your thoughts on that? You think it's okay?
Sucks.
It's
Everyone
unfair.
can never be treated the same.
I just don't understand why everybody isn't equal, honestly.
Okay. In your opinion, are the expectations for boys and girls different in society, and if so, why?
Yes. Whoever disagrees with that, I don't know what's wrong with you. But yeah, because so like it was this example that somebody had gave a long time ago, like a few months ago, and it was like a whole bunch of females and males. We all came together and we were talking about this in society, and there was this one example about how like females being portrayed in media, but then men it's like two different messages or two different images. So, yeah.
And like, what are the messages and what are the images specifically for boys versus girls?
A lot of times women are like supposed to be like always sexual and like it's like a bad thing to them, but then like when men do it, then it's like it's a different image, or like people don't really care about it. Like if a boy, I'm gonna take it here. If a boy has sex with a girl, then like, and he sees his friends and he tells his friends about it, then like his friends gonna like encourage him and all of that stuff. But then if a girl do that, then she's seen as like, she's not seen in a good way, and she has like a bad image put on her.
That's an excellent answer.
In reality TV, when the women are fighting or throwing drinks, they're portrayed as in a bad way, but if the men are arguing, which you don't see that often, because I think they don't include that in it, and what they put out on TV, it's different. They just, people don't feel the same way as if they did the same thing.
I'm just go ahead and use this example. It was like this summer, Serena Williams was at a tennis match, and like she got like this like I think it was like 10-point penalty or something like that, and just because she called the ref a thief, but like usually male tennis players they'll like curse at the ref and everything, they won't get anything.
Great answers, guys. Very good. Okay, did anybody else have anything? I'm gonna move on to the next question. Okay. Did your experience of being in the movie change your thoughts about those expectations society put on you?
No, it's still the same.
Already not.
You were like already aware of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the expectations you guys put on yourselves as young individuals in society? Are they tied to you necessarily? Are they tied to your sex? Are your expectations of yourself tied to you being a boy or you being a girl?
Mine aren't. I just want me to make a difference in the world. Doesn't matter to me what gender I am.
I just want like everyone in the world, like not just me, to set high standards for themselves, like no matter who you are, whether you're female, male, in between that doesn't really matter.
That's good. Okay. We're doing good. We're like more than halfway done. What is something you learned from this experience? I know that's kind of repetitive, but if you had to reflect on one thing